This is the maiden flight of the Air Hogs Titan that I built over the weekend. Target had the airframe on sale for $6.49. So I added some 500 gram servos, or sorry, 5 gram servos, which is probably too small, but I had those lying around. I added an old motor from an old plane. I don't even know what it is. I think I'd originally bought it for my Axon. It wasn't fast enough. And I'm using a 2200 milliamp hour battery inside of it. Seems to be balanced fairly close to the original point, maybe a tiny bit forward of that. The original balance point of the glider. So let's see. Left turn, up and down. Now there's not a lot of throw on these control surfaces, so who knows what's going to happen here. Let's check the balance one more time. It's balanced a little forward of the original, so it's going to fly a little bit nose heavy. It might just nose plant right into the ground. Called that one. I called the nose plant, didn't I? And so that ends that. I can reuse these parts for a different plane. So it's going to fly a little bit nose heavy. It might just nose plant right into the ground. Balanced a little forward of the original, so it's going to fly a little bit nose heavy. It might just nose plant right into the ground. Okay, I'm out here for the second attempt at flying the Air Hogs Titan conversion that I've done. The first attempt ended up being very nose heavy and just didn't fly. It speared right into the ground. So for the second attempt, I've moved the battery backwards. In addition, it's a smaller battery, so it's not adding so much weight up front. And I've also added 4 small fishing weights to the very tail end. Hopefully it's a little bit more balanced out. Now we have a windier day here, so who knows if I'll even get control of it if it does get into the air, but I'm going to launch it into the wind and see what we get. I'm not really expecting big things, but you never know. Now see, right off the bat, I can feel that pushing into the ground. So right off the bat, I don't have confidence that this is going to do real well. And I'm not quite sure how to remedy that. It just might be a matter of fact with the mount that I've tried to put on it. So let's just try launching it slowly and see what we can do. Do we give up right after that launch? I think the problem is as much with how high I've got the prop as anything else. It's so high up and such a big prop, it's actually pushing. I can feel it pushing the plane down. But I'm just hoping if I get it up in the air and I grab the elevator, I might be able to get control of it. I have no elevator control at all. I have no control because the battery came out. Okay, I'm just going to give up on that. It's not meant to be with that configuration. So I have the Air Hogs Titan here again. This is the third attempt at it. With my first attempt, the CG was way off and the plane nose planted. My second attempt, I had the power plant up top here and it was causing the plane to rotate forward and it nose planted. So I've moved the power plant to the back and I think I've got the CG fairly close to correct using a 1300 milliamp battery pushed up forward here in the nose. So now to see the fly. Hopefully I don't catch my fingers on that prop.
I did catch my finger on the prop. It flies. Can you take a quick look at my pinky? Or not my pinky, my pointer finger?
It's fine.
So there's the Air Hogs Titan flying. And surprise, surprise, it's a bit tail heavy.
I can't see.
Flying a little bit tail heavy. I'm flying with a bird up there. So I've got a bigger battery in the car. I could try it with a larger battery. It makes a nice, gentle, slow flyer. I mean, I don't even have this on half throttle here, and I've got a very low power motor on here. Behaves nicely. When I let off the throttle, it has a little bit of a tendency to roll right, but I'm sure I can correct that with a click of trim. Definitely the back pusher is the way to go on this plane over the top pusher. Obviously not enough power with this. I'm sorry, Stacey. Not enough power with this motor to go vertical. But if I can fly it with this much thrust, I should be able to have a long flight time. Just wanted to bring it in because I did catch my finger. There's no damage or anything. I'm going to see how hard it is to launch side hand because I don't want to do that again. And it's not hard to launch side hand at all. I should have corrected the trim as well. So once you get it set up properly, this would be a nice thing, a nice trainer for somebody just learning. It allows them to fly nice and slow and make deliberate movements and kind of get the jitters out. One of these days I'm going to hit that
Yep.
hit that baseball
Fence.
cage. bought 3 of these airframes for $6.49 each on clearance. These Air Hogs Titans at Target. Thinking that once I figured out the magic formula of how to get it to fly, I've got a couple friends who seem like they're interested in getting an RC plane, and that this might be a good starter. That cage is going to kill me.
Oh.
How do you like that? Ever seen that before? A little touch and go with the Air Hogs Titan.
You maybe should bring it in. You're getting a little saucy.
Well, the problem is I watched planes last night, and you know, if he's able to do it in the ocean, why shouldn't I be able to do it on a field? Just touch the wing down and then keep on flying. Well, the battery's gone anyway. I'm out of battery. I have just enough to bring it back. There you go. Air Hogs Titan, 3rd time's a charm.